Hey everyone, this is Jinakim and today I'm gonna talk about dating culture here in Korea. Yeah, again, it's about dating, but it's a little bit different this time because it'll be about more like a serious relationship and love and marriage and everything, or like living together. Me and my friend, we were talking about the dating culture and relationship and everything, and then I was really shocked and he was really shocked too. Okay, so let me tell you about those things that you have to know before being in a serious relationship with Koreans. How do you guys date usually? What is like your dating course? For example, in Korea, there are just so many cafes. That's why I make lots of videos about cafe tour here in Korea too. A lot of travelers, when they come to Korea, they love going to cafes and they take photos. Why do you think there are just so many cafes and so many couples there? Do you know why? Because we don't have any places to date. I mean, do you get it? It all comes from this. A lot of Koreans, young Koreans, we live with our family, the whole family together before getting married. I mean, most of them.
I like the house, but I think that if we move to a new house with pool, more biggie.
But there are, of course, exceptions. So few of my friends, they already moved out and they just live alone because of their work or because of something else. I don't know. But still, most of them, they live with their family, and same for me. If you see behind the Kims, then you're gonna see how crazy my everyday life is. So I live with my family and my boyfriend, just think about it, guys. My boyfriend, he lives with his family. So how do we date? If you guys are a couple and if you started a serious relationship, then it doesn't necessarily about sexual things, It's just about spending the night together and feeling like intimate with each other and getting to know each other more, or like physical things too. So how? Where? So let's say me and my future boyfriend, we both live with our each family, then how can we do all these things and how can we know each other so well, better? There's no way. And what if we want to do some physical things? So that's why there are love motels in Korea. Love motels. Have you ever heard about it? Of course, love motels, they are not really, you cannot really see them in Korean dramas that much because, it's about all the romantic things and just dating and feeling love, and then
would you be my girlfriend?
and then ba-bam, the end of the drama. That's all. But in a real relationship, if a couple, if they are in love, then yeah, they go somewhere. That's love motels. So a lot of Korean couples, actually, they go to love motels just to spend some time. Of course, that's not the purpose. Of course, to do that, of course. And there are two options. I don't know if you guys know about that. Okay, if you're a teenager, I'm sorry. One, you can just visit there and stay there for 3 hours. 3 hours. And the second option is just spending the night. So just like a hotel. So just one night. You can have two options. But the thing is that we usually live with our parents, right? So we have to come back home. And so there's only this option. Only 3 hours in love motel. And this is not romantic at all. Well, some people, a lot of Korean couples, they think that, oh, that's something natural and we just go there and then, we do that and then we feel love, but it's only 3 hours, and then we have to come back like, oh, we have only 1 hour. We have to finish that right now. Hurry and then go home. I think that's not romantic at all. And there's no actual chance to get to know about that person, like real person. What kind of person he is or what kind of person she is. You cannot really know about that. That's the problem. And why we cannot spend the night and just tell our parents that,
Mom and Dad, I'm gonna just
spend the night with my boyfriend, so see you tomorrow. We
cannot really do that, because our parents' generations, they are very, very conservative and we are very different. They used to be like, I'm gonna introduce this person to you, and then they met, and then after dating like 2 months or 3 months, and they just got married and they got to know each other, and after like 10 years they are like, oh, you're that kind of person, I want to divorce but I cannot, something like that. So that's our parents' generation. I know I exaggerate kind of bit, and they never thought doing that thing, like making love. Yeah, making love, it cannot happen before getting married. That's our parents' generation. My parents, they always thought that I'm just a little girl to them, even though I'm 31. I am such a baby girl, but I am not, I know. And I wanted to be honest with them. So once I just told them, I'm like, Mom, because it was like a serious relationship. So I want to spend the night with my boyfriend. So is it okay to go to a hotel with him? And then my parents were like, what? How can you say that to your parents? And I said, I'm sick of lying to you guys, and you guys are my parents, so I just want to be honest. And you know what? Our generation, everybody, they make love before getting married. It's something natural, and it's about getting to know each other. And I don't do that with just anybody, because I'm in love and I trust this person. I want to do that. So I explained like that, and then they wanted to see my boyfriend, so I introduced him, and then we became like family. Yeah, it's about my past. Anyways, I'm single right now, but anyways, that happened, and then they said yes after that. And especially about traveling too, guys. If you say that,
Mom, I'm gonna go travel with my boyfriend to abroad, and
they're gonna be like, what? Oh my god, how can you go another country with your boyfriend? That means that you are gonna sleep with your boyfriend before getting married. Oh my god, that's like hurting your reputation as a woman. They think that way, and I'm like, what? We both are in love and we are doing it together, so why is it a bad thing for women only? So I couldn't really understand about that, and I just explained that, oh, blah 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 blah. So now they all understand about that. But still, in a lot of family, it's like a taboo. You cannot really say that, oh, I'm gonna spend a night with my boyfriend, or I'm not gonna come back home tonight, or like I'm gonna go travel with my boyfriend. You cannot really say that. And why we don't move out? Because there are so many sex crimes targeting women living alone, and this is so true. Oh my god. And my friends who moved out, they actually experienced at least once about like, some strangers, they follow them, or they try to see them through the window, or like trying to open the door, something like that. So that's very scary, and it happens a lot. So I don't really want to, I want to, but I'm a little scared about that. So that's why a lot of women, they don't move out. And there's this thing too, guys. Oh my god, I know this is so weird and so wrong, but still some old generations, they think if a woman, if she lives alone, they think that, oh, she's an easy girl. That's what I heard from other boys. So they love those girls like live alone. So they're like, oh, do you live alone? And if the girl says like, oh yeah, I live alone, and they're like, yes, in their mind, because it's easy to do that. They don't have to pay for the motel and anything. So it's kind of weird. It's very, very weird, right? And another weird thing about going to the motels, love motels, you're gonna meet some of really traditional and conservative girls who think that you have to pay for everything, like men. If you're a man and if you're my boyfriend, you have to pay for everything from 1 to like 10, like from eating, or like if you go travel, then you have to pay for that. And especially for motel or hotel, a lot of Korean women, they think that for that, of course, men should pay for that. Women never should pay for a motel or hotel. My opinion is a little bit different, because we are in love together, not just him or not just me, right? we are making love together. So why always men should pay for that? I think that's a little weird. Oh well, but you will meet a lot of Korean women who think that way, and if you say that, oh, let's split the bill for Love Motel, and they're gonna be like us.
Bye.
Well, yeah, of course, that's not that a great feeling, and you can just say that, oh, if you pay for this time, then next time I'm gonna pay for that, something like that. You can negotiate about that, but I don't know. Well, yeah, there are so many ways. You have to think about that too. So a lot of Korean couples, they just don't know each other that much before getting married. There are a lot of cases like they're so shocked after getting married to finally get to know about the person, the partner, and they're like, oh my god, why did I get married to this person? So I think it's a great idea, like living together. But it's a taboo in Korea. But nowadays, yeah, it's changing a lot. But still, if you say, I'm living with my boyfriend right now, and a lot of people, they're gonna be like, you whore. They're gonna say like that because they think that if you are not gonna get married, and even if you said that you are gonna get married to him, you live together before getting married, that's like, oh, that's so cheap. Some people, they have those prejudices, and I'm like, I feel sick. In my opinion, I think we have to know each other well because we're gonna live the rest of our life together, right? So I think it's natural living together before getting married, living together, or at least travel a lot together, or there should be lots of chances to get to know each other. And there are lots of cases. I heard those stories a lot and on the honeymoon. So because a lot of couples, they go to love motels. The guys, they really didn't have the chance to see another partner's bare face, yeah, without makeup. So on the honeymoon, the guy, he sees her bare face for the first time, and then he's like,
oh my god, who are you?
yeah, I heard a lot about that. So I'm like, that's so weird. I mean, you should show everything. Not everything, I don't know. Yeah, because my parents said that if you show everything about yourself, then you will never get married. But I think we should be honest, and we have to be very open, and we have to share many things. If you are just gonna date a Korean girl or a Korean boy, and then I think there will be not that many troubles. But if it's about like a serious relationship or marriage, then there will be lots of troubles because you are never gonna understand about us and our family and this culture. A lot of Koreans, as a Korean, I couldn't really understand about that too. Like, for example, like living together before getting married. Like 10 years ago, I couldn't really understand about that. But right now, my mindset, it all has changed. So that's why I can understand about that. But a lot of people still, they don't understand about that. So you have to remember that, and you have to think about those love motels. But you know, it's not every couples. So whenever I say about these couples and dating culture, it's not about every people, okay? Some of my friends, they like live together. The couples, yeah, they live together, or like they just live alone and then they just like date like other countries, something like that. So it's all different nowadays, but still there are lots of very conservative couples and conservative people and conservative parents. So you have to know about that. And if you're gonna go travel abroad with your boyfriend, then maybe you have to get permission from Korean parents, and then maybe you have to say that, yeah, I'm gonna get married to her or him. So this video was kind of really realistic tips for you guys. If you are interested in like, you know, dating Koreans or like being in a serious relationship with a Korean. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry if you are shocked after watching this video. Yeah, I have my Instagram, itsjinakim. You can see my outfit photos and you can see if I'm alive or not. And please subscribe to my channel, itsjinakim. And I always make videos about Korea and Korean culture and my just life here in Korea. And I sometimes go live here in my channel, so please click the bell icon, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye! And let me know if you have any questions about this by comment. Bye bye!